how to open up a Western Digital Mybook Essentials external hard drive. This is the one I have. It's rather elderly. It was actually easier to open than I had expected, watching some of the videos on YouTube. This is all I needed. I needed a good light source, a tiny screwdriver, and a bigger screwdriver. And as you can see, I have it open. It just slides together. I'm going to try to do this with one hand, but what I did is I shined the light through the slot here, the vent slot, and found the clip. There's one here, there's one over there, and there's one down there at the bottom, another one at the bottom. But what I was able to do is I took the small screwdriver and it just fit into the slot, and I pushed it up against, well, I'll show you later. There's a tab on the inside, and it released the clip that was holding on here. And then, while pressing with my fingers forward or backwards, you might say, holding onto the case with my hand, I was able to push the case out enough that these were not locked. So I did one side, and I did the other side, and then I was able to get a third one down here at the bottom. And then, once I got enough of a gap here at the top, I just took a screwdriver and pried it. The unit stopped working, so I'm not really concerned about it. But once I got it, once I got these clips released, these ones were forced release. You can't really get a screwdriver in there. I guess you could if you drilled a hole, but once I got them released, the case just slides right off, just like that. I'm trying to do this one-handed, I'm sorry. Now, what do you do with it once you get it opened? Assuming that the hard drive itself is still functioning, I've been reading that you can actually get the data off if, I don't know how to do this with Windows, but apparently you can get it off with a program in Linux. This is the controller board, and it actually encrypts the data that goes on the hard drive. This unit, as I said, is probably, it's probably 14 years old, maybe. And some people say, well, the only way you can recover the data is to replace this board, which is a USB to SATA, I guess, converter, with one from another working unit. Good luck finding one, maybe on eBay. But I did find on a website, which I'll try to list in the the description section of this video, an account where, or a person who has discovered or created a program for Linux that will allow you to decrypt the data on your hard drive so you can transfer it to a new one. You can actually, if the hard drive is working, you can just reformat it and reuse it, but you can transfer the data unencrypted to another drive. I will have to get the name of that. I think it's called Really Mine, and it runs on Linux. So what you'd have to do then is take the drive out, get a SATA to USB adapter or dock or case. I'm going to go with a case, and with the adapter in it, and then run the program in Linux and see if I can recover the data. Fortunately, before this failed, I had been periodically downloading the data from this drive to another backup drive just in case. It looks like I'm fortunate in that. So I don't believe I have any data on this particular one that's not already available or still available on my other laptops and USB drives and such. I hope that helps you.